Hey, Arch, you're back in Australia. Arch, you're back in Australia. How is it in Australia? Arch is back. That's right, guys. Archie is back in Australia. Yes, how was it? It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Landed last night. Back in Australia. Okay, guys. Let's run the intro. Let's start the show. Hello, guys, and you are on the ArchieLuxury YouTube channel. How are you guys going? I'm back. I've landed. The Eagle has landed. I'm back in Australia. Just pinning the link. Pinning the link. Guys, I'm here. I'm just getting a few. Let's see if we can get a few people on the program. Who can we ask there? We'll see if we can get the... I'm going to send a few invites out there. We always like a few invites on the stream. We got Jake, the yuppie. Hello, Jakey. How are you?
Good morning, Arch, at least in Australian time. How was your flight, big boy?
Oh, look, can I tell you something? I'm really happy you came on here. So anyhow, I came into Australia. I'm a bit shitty. You know the circumstances with personal... Yes. And this custom guy comes up to me and says, he grabs my passport. So I said, okay. He goes, why are you overseas? Why are you going overseas all the time?
Right.
I said to him, I said, one of the beautiful things about being Australian is I can go anywhere I feel like.
You should have said, what are you, my fucking wife?
No, but can you believe it? He says, why are you traveling? I mean, you need to be micromanaged by a 27-year-old who's got a his first government gig, first government job.
And you don't travel that much. Like, it's not like you're going back and forth from, Colombia every day,
No, it's not. It's not. It's really, it's not that. And it's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, why? Do I need to be micromanaged by a 27-year-old airport worker? You know, it just, I said to him, I feel at times like, and then because I'm a smart ass, he marks my papers to be searched. Search your bags, fatso.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. They get real nasty. Oh yeah, fatso. We'll search your bags. You want to be lippy? You want to be lippy, fatso? We'll fix you up. No problem, fatso. We know how to deal with smart asses like you.
Do you feel more free in communist China or Australia, Arch?
I feel more free in communist China.
Because in communist China, there's so many people, right? So they're not just like, they try and monitor, but it's kind of hard to do. But in Australia, you really do get fucking monitored a lot for a Western country.
Yeah. Hey, Jakey Poo. Oh man, it's great to have you on the stream. I was just feeling a bit down.
How was your flight? How was the flight itself?
Come into Australia and you got bureaucrat. I hate that fucking video they play. Coming into Australia, border protection. Don't bring any meat, nuts. Oh, fuck off. You know what? Fuck off.
Well, rather than welcome to Australia, we hope you have a lovely time. It's, the government is watching you. And then in the airport the whole time as well, there's the voice going over the fucking thing.
Yeah, and I remember I came back, this middle-aged woman from customs, she goes, put your phones away. $500 on the spot fine if you're caught using your phone. And most people, they're not fucking trying to, you know, covertly film shit. They're just trying to answer text messages or, you know, just let the relatives know, hey, we've landed. I'm just going through custom. You know what I mean?
It's fucked. You can. Hey, HR.
Hey, Jake. Believe it or not, Arch, I just jumped on. I actually saw you on border patrol. You were there trying to smuggle watches over the border. You got caught out, Archie.
That's what happened. The Breguet.
No, they saw the Breguet and took pity on you and said, "Go on through, Paul."
She said, "Oh, he must have inherited that from his great grandfather. Go ahead."
With girly wrists.
No, it is what it is, man. I don't know what to say. You know, it's just it is what it is.
Hey, Arch, you can imagine how I felt, right? Coming from Japan, where everybody is so polite, and then you get to the fucking border thing at Sydney Airport, and even at the gates of the airline, the two women were standing there bitching about customers in front of me. Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. That guy's useless. Like, that's how they were talking about customers. I thought, and with that snarly Australian face and voice, I thought, fuck, what a country.
Snarly feminist bitch talk. You know what I mean? There's nothing...
they weren't even feminists. They were like sort of, you know, they were sort of like 55-year-olds, like pretty rough. They were pretty rough. You know what I mean?
Actually, they got working class. Okay, working class. You know, very working class. Yeah, mate, she'll be right. Yeah. You know, like,
oh, he's a dickhead. You know what one of them said? One of them called one of the customers a dickhead in front of me. I thought, fuck me dead. In Japan, you get shot. They're like, oh, he's a dickhead, that guy. Right? I'm sitting there going, Jesus Christ.
It's the Aussie bogans, Jakey.
This is why I had to import Mrs. Yuppie, because I'm not into the Aussie women, I got to tell you. Maximum entitlement for minimal output. That's what you get in Australia, in all facets.
I mean, I got to be.
I like America.
I got to tell you, man, it is. I'm just going through my mail. It's all I'm doing. I'm talking to you guys. We got a super chat in here. Let's get the first super chat for the night. Thank you so much. We got a super chat. We got Ryan J.O. Fry, $2. Got to work for all the Aussies and the UK boys. And some idiot sent me a white pages. Look, I'll show you something.
Pull it up, Arch.
Shaky. Someone posted. I don't know. They think it's a gag. They send me. Look how big. Listen to this, Jakey. This is an industry. You remember the phone book? This is how big.
Yes.
Fuck. It's nothing.
What a waste of paper. Fuck me dead. How many trees died for that bullshit?
But no, you don't understand. That is that's it. That is the phone book.
Fuck
Holy shit! Look at that too. It's dead, man. That is. I can't.
People used to remember when people used to pay, like businesses used to pay good money to get ads in the phone book and all the rest of it.
Of course, the phone book. Yeah, it was a big advertising shtick. You paid thousands for an ad in the yellow pages. Oh, I remember with my own small business. They were really expensive. They were not cheap shit.
Yeah.
They were very dear. They were dear, man. And you put an ad in there and that could make or break your business, you know?
Yeah. Yes. So Arch, how's things at home? You've come home. How is the wife and kids? Like, how are you going to settle back in? What's the process?
I gotta tell you, look, it is difficult, okay? It's hard, okay?
Yes.
It's hard because it's just so fucking. It's hard because it's just so you had freedom overseas, you know, like you come back. Like you were in Japan, right? You know how everyone's polite. Hi. They're just so polite.
Yes.
You know? They got a maturity. They got a I don't know what to say. They've got a maturity they don't have here in Australia.
They have dignity. They have dignity in Japan and self-respect.
But did you know something? I remember going on an older train, and in Japan, you're allowed to eat and drink. You know, there was not one fucking stain on the train.
No, they're so clean.
You know,
and
you
then
wouldn't
tram in Melbourne, and it's fucking disgusting. Never been clean before, you know.
Never been clean. It's like a urinal. It's like a fucking urinal.
Yeah.
You know,
And it would cost, and you know what shits me off, Archie? It would cost fuck all to get them cleaned properly, right? And more people would catch public transport if it wasn't fucking disgusting. You know what I mean?
I actually really believe the big problem with public transport is it needs to be virtually free. If they made it virtually free, people would use it. Like I don't understand. It's actually quite expensive to catch trains. Is actually quite dear. It's quite dear.
Yeah.
And
it costs them a fortune to run the ticketing system. Like it costs billions of dollars. Like the whole fee basically just pays for the ticketing system. It's so stupid.
Yes, you're right. You are right. You are exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know what to say. It's fucking ridiculous. And,
you're a rail whistleblower. You know all about it.
I could have died.
Hey, HR, when is your gender neutral child to be born today? What have you got a time yet, big boy?
We've got to be in the hospital for 10 a.m. UK time.
What time is it now?
It's 11:58 at night, so we've got another 10 hours there, Jakey boy.
Arch, do you know HR's having a kid tomorrow? His wife is having a kid.
Congratulations, HR. Congratulations.
And HR said if it's a boy, he's going to call it Archie.
I'm going to call it Archibald.
Yes.
Hey, Archie would actually be a nice name for your kid. Archie's a legit name. Like, call your kid Archie.
I like it, but I don't think Mrs. HR is keen because she's seen the stream, Arch, and she's not impressed, big boy.
You know what? Watch. I got one watch at home. I'm just about to get it now. You know what watch? And I've been missing this watch. You know what watch I'm about to put on?
The Speedy.
No, he's been wearing the Speedy.
The Speedy.
Oh, okay.
The Speedy. A nice
man
steel,
on the fucking moon.
A nice steel watch would be nice.
Yes. I
got to tell you, it is like, I don't know. Us Aussies don't do service, do we? We don't do service.
No. It's a complacent culture.
And you also don't do prison statements. You just get shipped abroad to an island. Oh, I retract that.
Yes. It's true.
It's
true.
It's fantastic. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Arch. How are you?
Who's that, your wife?
Someone walked by. I just wanted to say hello. I haven't seen her. Look, I got to tell you something. It's actually... China is fucking... Oh, that's the Omega. That looks
That's
beautiful.
the Omega there.
Fuck, that looks... Oh, we got a super chat here. We got a super chat. Let me grab
go ahead.
Rich Mitch, £2. I want a casual JLC. What should I get? Okay. What should I get?
Bring it up. Let's have a look.
I got to tell you, a nice casual. I always like the there's a number of sports watches in JLC are really cheap, secondhand. You got to buy pre-owned. Casual.
Yeah.
I love the Polaris. There's the Master Compressor. If you want a chunky monkey.
I'd probably go to Polaris. It's a sort of casual.
But you want to buy it secondhand. You don't want to buy that shit new.
No, you don't want to buy any Are there any JLCs worth buying new, Arch? I think they're all better used, aren't they? Because they fucking drop like a stone.
Yes.
Yeah, the Polaris is a good one.
They drop so fast. You know what I mean? They drop really, really, really quick. And
I once saw a rose gold master thin for, I think it was 12 grand, and I hesitated and I should have bought it. That was fucking cheap for that watch.
It was a what? Sorry.
A Master, you know, the Master Ultra Thin. They're about $45,000
yeah.
from JLC now. I love that watch, Arch.
The only
I really
problem
love
is
that
they
watch.
can be a little bit of a bitch to service. I will just say that.
Ah,
It's
but
the
it was 12 grand, 12 grand Aussie. That's cheap. That was the cheapest I've ever seen it.
Yeah, JLC's. Look, I wouldn't be too concerned. I
But
really
at the
like
time,
that.
I was
You know,
like, oh,
speaking of
12
casual,
grand's a
that
lot.
fucking Omega looks so Just bring it up again, would you? Bring the.
Yeah. Let me bring it up. Hang on. Here it is. But the Omega.
Oh, you know what? Oh man, just full screen. Full screen. That's so beautiful. I love the sector dial on that. It's one of the nice.
Yes.
And I love the
Wow.
strap. That strap is so cool.
I love the arms,
beautiful.
JK. Yeah.
Beautiful watch. I'll show you the case back, Arch. Just a sec. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. Is that a real Omega? Is that a real Omega?
Is that an Oris?
Yes,
I think it's
an
beautiful,
orifice.
man.
There it is. Look. For $6 grand, Arch. That's fucking cheap. I got a deal, man. I've never seen them for under 7.5.
No, I tend to agree with you, man. That's fucking beautiful watch.
You know who put me onto the deal? Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave. Oh, what? Sorry, say that again.
Uncle Dave put me onto the deal. Dave, the super
friend.
collector. Yes. Because I'd mentioned to him, I'm keen to keep an eye out for one of these. And he spotted one and said, maybe you should ask about this one.
Jake, are you right or left-handed, big boy?
I'm left-handed.
Oh, sign of the devil. That's why you wear it on the right wrist. I see.
Yes, sign of the devil.
Is Mrs. Yuppie left-handed?
Guys,
she's also left-handed.
Oh God!
We got a super chat from Apes. Apes, £5. Thank you, Apes. He says, so the LV box is fake AC3. Also, is it true Tan has left the verse? Fuck. Actually, I will talk about the LV box a little bit later on.
And but what about Tan?
Also, is it true? I never heard nothing. When did he leave the verse?
I didn't hear that either. But, you know, the thing about Tan is he comes and goes every minute, you know. Surely that's shtick. Don't you think, Arch?
Yeah. And I just checked his emails. I got nothing.
You know, he's always coming and going. We love the Tan, but he's a bit high maintenance.
Yeah. I don't know what's happened with Tan. I haven't heard anything. Apes, you know more than I do. Oh, we've lost. Okay, let me. Okay, we're losing everyone here. So that box, you want to know whether it's real or fake, right? Can I say this to you? This would have to be. Okay, is it real or fake? It is so. I'll tell you. Okay, do you mean to tell you or not?
Is this the one that you got on eBay and they mismarked it? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, that's the one. Now
it's
I got to
tell you, it looks good.
Look, I'm actually going to return it. Okay, it is fake. Okay, it was so good. I'll just get one. I've got an original one. I want to show you how good it is. Okay, just to show you.
I want to get a new watch box. So I might need your advice at some point. Yeah.
And this is the fake one. The size is spot on.
Wow.
And look at the logos. Okay, I know they're in different colors, but look at the logo placement. That is absolutely perfect.
That's incredible. That is really impressive.
That I can't believe is, okay, I'll show you some. Watch this, okay?
Arch, I got to jump off. But keep it up. This is interesting.
It's got a dicky. That's the first telltale sign. A dicky clip. And I got to be honest with you, the thing that gave it away, the smell test. If you smell the real one, then you smell this one. Phew, it smells like kind of cheap plastic. But it is so, I'll be honest with you, it's fucking on the money. It is so, it's so exact. It's so fucking exact. And it is so exact. We've got OG. We've got OG.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm gonna make this super clear for guys who've been here a minute, calling me high maintenance. When I've been here 7 fucking years, I'm the only one who shows up every fucking day with a super chat.
Is the
Getting called on.
zeal.
No, shut
The
the fuck up.
zeal
You
in
shut the
the
fuck
house.
up too. You shut the fuck up as well, because I want to say something real quick. Everybody's been crying for the last 60 days. Oh, you know, where's Bear? Where's Bear? Like, when did Bear ever do a China stream that ever made any money? Number one. Number two, where was Bear in Archie's darkest moments in the past couple of weeks? He wasn't around, but I was. So, you know what, Archie? This is what I was saying on the dungeon to people. I was like, I'm kind of sick with the ungratefulness of a lot of people in the chat and a lot of folks on the panel. So, yeah, I was pretty much like, fuck this. I'm done. Y'all want to have your show? Have your show. You can cry about Bear all day long. Call me when Bear brings the donors back. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.
See you later. We love you, Tan. There you go, guys. That's the zeal. You heard it from the zeal. That's look, I got to be honest with you. Tan has supported the show over a long period of time. That's perfectly okay. You know, Tan's a great guy. Tan is a very cool guy. So no problems at all. No problems at all. We've got the zeal. The zeal has just told us he's leave. Look, you know what? Tan has been such a big supporter. It doesn't matter. You know what? I love the zeal. I love him. He's a great guy. He's always supported me. He's helped me out. I just try. I run the streams. I try my best. Some shows are better than others. And that's all I can really do. That is all I can really do. That's all I can really do. I try my best. Okay? That's it. I just try my best. I never knew he was leaving. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And I mean, say, you know, sometimes you can't always get what you want. Is it sad he's gone? Of course. I love the zeal. The zeal was very good to me. However, you know, some people, they want to break for a while. That's okay. It doesn't matter. We try our best. I mean, I'd love to I got no animosity to anybody. I've got no hard feelings or animosity to anybody. So don't worry about that. We got another super chat. Thomas Burnett, £2. Respectos to Tan the Man. Thank you. Thank you there indeed. So, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Try our best. That is all any of us can do there. I did get a few straps. Do you want to see this on some different straps? I got some straps. You want to see some straps? What straps did I get in? Let me have a look, guys. I got some straps. I'll show you some straps I got. I got a couple straps in. It's even got a strap. It's got a little strap changing tool. Look at that. Nice little tool. I actually like this. This is quite a casual sort of strap. Let's have a look. Casual strap. Let's have a look here. I got a casual strap. Let's see how this looks on the Brega. I like this because it's got the let's just open this fucker up. We'll have a look here. Okay, so this is 22. See, look at that. It's very, very casual. Look at that. Very, very, flyback chronograph. I quite like that. The other strap I got, I'll show you what else I got in. I got this, which is more mission. It's not a bad strap. And I got a really good one with a deployant buckle there in rose gold. So that's kind of a cool one as well. So which one do I want to try on the Bregster? Let's have a look. What do we want to try? Let's have a look. We'll have a look here. It's being a bit of a bitch. These are always a little bit difficult to do. Oh, she's not going to do it, is it? It's always difficult to do these things, But I am thinking, you know what? I might just put this on. This is quite a nice strap. I'd like to change the Breguet strap just make it a little bit more there. So guys, who we got on? Come on, guys, let's get a few more. Time to get some more people on the stream. Let's get some more hunters on the stream. Let me get my magnifying glasses. That's what I always wear, is my magnifiers. Okay, here they are. Let's get them up here. I'll get my magnifier. So what I like to do is get my magnifying glasses out. Let's have a sticky beak. We'll have a sticky beak and we'll see what we can get happening for us. That's what we want. What have I got here? Toothbrushes. Have I got my glasses? There's my other passport. Where did I put my other glasses? I thought I had them in here. No? Did I have them? Fuck. I don't know where I put them. Where did I put my magnifiers? They were quite handy. I quite enjoyed those. Those were my magnifying glasses. I can't find them. Where did I put those? Where did I put them? Interesting. They're Mother Hubbard's cupboard. They're nowhere to be seen. Oh, well. Oh, well, guys. All's well. I don't know where I put those. So, respectos. What can we say there? Jake the Yuppie, I said a bit high maintenance with all the leaving and then not leaving. The mainstream media is misquoted. I don't think Jake meant anything. Jake's a lovely guy. I love Jake. I do. I like him. I like Jake a lot. Fuck, where did I put him? I'm trying to find them. I don't know where I put them. Fuck. Doesn't matter. We'll find them later. Doesn't matter, Arch. the important thing is that you've just got to realize the show goes on. Today's show reminds me of having a root canal done. Thank you. A root canal. Root into Europe. Yeah, okay. A root canal done. I'm just trying to take this fucking thing out. Got it. Look at that. Done. Done, 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 done. Done like a dinner. Look at that. I like that. There we go. It's done. It's done. So the question I have for you guys is, what do you do then? Well, you know, the show must go on. We can only try our best. I'm just trying to change a strap here. It's always a bit dicky. You know what I mean? These things can always be a little bit on the troublesome side. They can be rather cantankerous little fucks. Cantankerous little fucks. Little Dave, Curly will be on any minute. Thank you, little Dave. There's no point gilding the lily. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. What can we say? If people want to leave, they leave, you know. I don't know what I can do. What can I do? It's been a tough time. It is what it is. The show is what the show is, man. I've just come back into Oz. You can only try your best. AC3 looks like network is to cancel this one. Network is going to cancel this one due to host. Ha ha. What does that mean? I just want to show you the straps, because these straps, I got these fuckers in. Come on, you little bitch. Oh, fuck. Come on, you little bastard. Oh, got it. Oh, got it, you little bitch. What a little fucking bitch. Little bitch. Okay, so I've just taken that. No, that's it. I just wanted to show. I wasn't going to give up. So I like this weathered sort of strap. Look at that. You put that on. I reckon that looks really fucking cool. Fuck, come on, you little bitch. Fucking little bitch. Come on, you little bitch. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. See, I reckon that looks really... Look at that. It's got that vintage-esque sort of look to it. You know what I mean? I think that looks fucking amazing. How does that not look amazing? I like it. I even like it with the steel buckle, because it's the I don't give a fuck sort of buckle there. You know what I mean? That's what I like best about it. And there we go, done. There we go. Look at that. That's done. Look at that. How's that? So you whack that on your wrist. Look at that. See, I think that's fucking beautiful. Look at that. It's hands, knees, and toes. Here we go. We've got super chat, hands, knees and toes, £2. Tell us some of your mongering stories, Arch. Oh, fuck. Is it going in? There we go. Look at that. Does that look good? What do you think of that? See, I think that looks kind of cool. What do you think? I just wished it was a little bit more flexible. It is cool. It's a cool watch. It is cool. It's very cool. It's cool. That's a cool watch. There you go. Look at that. Breguet Type 21. I enjoy that. That's a lovely piece. Okay, so there we go. You've just been fucking around with some straps. And what I got to tell you is, guys, fuck, what's going on with the Zeal? My God, man, I don't know. I don't know. Is it? I can only try my best. That's all I can do. I come on the streams. I just try my best. If the ship sinks, the ship sinks. Rest in peace, Plastic Dirk Diggler. Looks damn ugly. It's just as unsellable as Chinese watch Seagull. Fuck. Thank you. Mookie, Lolex, El Salvador forever. Yeah, so guys, all I want to say to you is that I try my best. And, you know, sometimes your best is not good enough. It's not good enough. Sometimes it's not good enough. What do you do? What do you do? You can only, you just try. You know, that's all I do is try and see how we could go there. Things work, things fail. You know what? You tell me. You tell me what you can do. It doesn't matter. We got a super chat. Osman Alva, 200 Turkish lira. I was very happy to see you in the studio. I sold my entire watch collection. Now I want to buy a very reliable watch. Wow. What happened? Tell me. Tell me what happened. We got El Professor is joining us today. Hey, El Professor, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, sometimes I don't know. I just came back to Australia and I don't know what's happening. I don't know if Tan has left. I don't know if it's shtick, if it's real, if it's fake. I got no idea. But
hey guys, how are you?
I can only try my best. It is what it is. How are you going? Tell me what's happening with yourself.
I'm here with friends at a bar. Hello.
Oh, wow. Hello. Hello. It's great to see you guys.
We're drinking.
What are you drinking?
What are we drinking?
We're drinking juices.
Juices are good. Juices are very good. That sounds really nice.
That's what we have, Archie. Here we got the beer. We got the beer.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's
great.
really.
We got the beer.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Best friend.
John is amazing. By the way, El Professor, he's amazing. He's the most intelligent guy we've met for a very, very long time.
We have been talking about watches, and you know, I cannot stop. Yes, talking with El Professor about watches.
That sounds pretty good. It's amazing stuff. So tell me this.
My friend has a beautiful watch. My friend
What's he
has
got?
A beautiful watch. Okay, show it.
It's a Rolex?
Of course. It's a James Cameron Deep Sea.
That's a beautiful watch. And that's all he needs for his life.
That's right.
He doesn't need anything else ever again. You know this?
No. That's wrong. Objection. I need her much more than my watch.
Of course. But I mean, as far as watches go, that's all he needs.
Yeah,
I'm good. But
What
what
more
have you
does
been talking
the man
about?
need? He's got everything there.
you got everything there.
Everything in Cambridge. Good friends, good company, great company, girlfriend, watches, alcohol. What do you want?
Yeah,
We're set for life.
we're set for life, Archie.
Archie, what do
You
you do?
betcha.
What do you
It's
do?
I gotta tell you, it's the number of watches you need. You don't need that many. Nobody needs that many. You got to remember that. Nobody needs that many. You got to be happy with what you got. And this
What's
is the
happiness,
whole thing.
Archie? What's happiness?
Yes, sir.
What
Tell me-
is happiness?
What is happening with watches? I tell you honestly, Professor, I wish people would stop seeing them as investments and started to say, you know what? Watches are something to give me a bit of pleasure.
That's right.
It's not an investment tool. It's not an investment tool. It's a tool to tell the time. That's what it is. It's a tool to tell the time.
Apparently.
Nothing more, nothing less. I think that is the best thing that can happen with the watches.
Archie?
And I just put a beautiful strap on the Breguet. Look at that. That beautiful, a bit of an aged leather strap. Just to, it just gives it a real, it's just, I love putting a strap on a watch, fucking around with some different straps just to try a few different things. I love the strap. And
Archie?
yes, sir.
I have a question. I
Sir.
heard that you're also giving life advice. What is happiness for you? What is happiness?
Happiness. I tell you what, happiness is having enough.
Enough. Having enough. Okay.
Enough. Just to be.
Enough.
You got to be
Having
Having
content.
enough.
Having enough.
of what?
Enough of sex.
Content.
For example.
D and G.
Yeah, enough.
Enough.
But having
You got to
enough.
have enough.
Of what?
Enough.
But having
That's
enough
the main
of
thing.
what?
You gotta have enough. What is enough for you? What is happiness for you? Tell me this. You're with El Professor. He is one of the smartest men in the
Honestly,
world.
the question. Being surrounded by people like a professor, having a beautiful night, having a professor next to us, having a wonderful entertainment, intellectual conversation, intellectual challenges, and go to bed and have the opinion that you just had the most amazing night of your life, and then you wake up and then you're back to reality. You see now.
And I gotta tell you, the professor is a very down-to-earth guy. The thing I love most about him is he says you've just got to find happiness in what you have. And I think where people go wrong in watches is they try and, you don't have to have a museum of expensive timepieces. That's not necessarily happiness. You've got to find it yourself. What is happiness? It's different to different people. But man, you seem pretty happy. You got a lovely wife, nice restaurant, and you're with the professor. Does life get any better than that? I want to know that. Does life get any better?
No.
And the reality is it doesn't. It doesn't get any better. And what I love about Professor is he likes to make sure that happiness is a big thing for him. It's not just showing off. And I said this to Professor.
Yes,
so
sir.
many people in the Rolex game, they just want to show off. They want to show off. But the Rolex doesn't make you cool.
Sorry, we're just interrupted by the gentleman.
No, that's okay there. The Rolex, life is Arch. You were looking at old money. Nah, okay, so
I have no idea what he's talking about. I mean,
I got to tell you, I've been really looking forward to some watches. I've come back from China, and
so you bought the real ones?
no, I just went there for a holiday. I had a great. It's amazing. You know, one thing I will say is that in the cities, I was in Shenzhen. Most of the buses and trucks are all EV now. Okay, most of the cars, I'd say over half the cars are EV. And I got to tell you, actually, the air quality is decent. It's actually made a huge difference to these cities. The air is actually quite breathable. And I'll tell you what happiness is, Professor. This is, look at this. I just put this strap on as I was doing the stream. It's just an age strap. It's just got a old charm to it. This strap was like a $20 eBay purchase. Just a $20 eBay purchase strap. And that actually makes me really happy. I think, oh, that's really cool. Sometimes it's simple things that make you happy. You don't have to spend
really,
a fortune.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you to El Professor, because he introduced us to you, and you make you made us think about happiness. And yeah, I don't know what is enough for me, but
Spain won tonight.
Yeah, for example. Yeah. No, but I'm not from Spain. I'm from Peru. Uruguay. Yeah, sorry. I'm from Uruguay. Argentina, I don't know.
I think they're kicking us out.
Yeah, they're kicking Archie, they're kicking us out. So sorry. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the stream. We got a super chat from P. Clen, $5. What is Yuppie's plan to make Archie's luxury live stream great again? I think look, as long as he comes on, he can help us out. He doesn't have to solve the problems. He just comes on and has a good show with us. That's the important thing. Has a good show. Happiness is 2-ply toilet paper. These guys sound wealthy. Yes, they're actually, Professor is very connected guy. Really good. You can rest assured anyone who Professor spends time with is a quality person. And very lovely guy. Very lovely guy. Speaking of not so lovely, let's have a look at this box. So how did I know it was fake? As soon as I saw it, I thought, ooh. The corner pieces just didn't seem to be quite as good a quality as LV. And it feels not greasy. It feels chemically treated. It just doesn't feel beautiful. Look at that. It's a Dickie. Now look at this. Inside here, it's really quite well done. It's a fake Louis Vuitton key. And here, I've got to tell you, it is actually done. This box is done pretty fucking well. Except it's got a screw. Look at that screw. I'll show you the screw. Have a look at the screw. Can I get it? Oh, here it is there. See that screw in the corner? Okay, it shouldn't be like that. Doesn't use a screw like that. So it just feels yucky. It just feels yucky. Whereas this one here, it smells like money. The screw is different. See the screw there? Okay. It just feels beautiful. And it's funny. This one feels beautiful. The other one feels, it feels like garbage. It feels like garbage. And I got to tell you, I haven't seen many hard case copies. This is a hard case. Ooh, it's got like a rubbery, horribly cheap rubber smell to it. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Oh, that was that glued in place? And in the corner, a bit of a shortcut there. That's just not done right. It's the font's kind of off, but it's almost fucking right. That is the scary thing about it. And it was it's the right size. It's the right size. It's Yes, sir. There you go. That's the LV boxes are a waste of money and acquired taste. But luckily I bought it with PayPal protection, so I'll get that bugger returned. That's what I'll do. I just get it returned. That's all you do. Just go through the PayPal. Go through the PayPal and get, hey pal, get it refunded there. That's exactly what I will do. So that's basically it. That is it, my friend. So okay, let's get back to the program. One may be fake and the other real, but the real LV is a major ripoff also. Double Eagle. Geez, some negative fuckers out there, aren't there? Jake the yuppie, having heaps of toilet paper during COVID lockdown was the ultimate flex. I don't know. But I love this strap. I really do like it. I like it. I'm not sure I really like the genuine strap. It kind of annoys me a bit. It annoys me a bit. That's what happens. It does annoy me. So, guys, what are we up to then? What's happening there? We've had major drama on the stream. We have had some major drama on the stream. That's right. We did have the major drama. Who else is emailing me? I got Herman Ingram. What's he saying to me? How much to shave your head on air? Herman, how much to shave? How much to shave my head on air? Holy fuck. Why? How much? You know, Herman, how much to shave your head on air? I don't think I want to do it, Herman. I don't think I want to be a circus clown, a jester. I don't really want to do that. No, I don't. I don't want to do that. We got Mr. Goldberg. Hello, Goldberg.
What is going on there, Archibald? Yeah.
Fuck. It's gone bad. Can I tell you this? It's gone bad, okay? Looks like Tan's left.
What have you done now? I mean, I've been talking.
I just came back. I came back from China. And the whole wagon has fallen apart.
The wheel fell off the wagon?
How much should I charge to shave my hair on air? How much should I charge?
$10,000 because you really don't want to do it.
Yes.
So
actually, I think 1,000 US would be enough. Actually, Mark, I'm really desperate at the moment.
1,000 for one little 1,000. I mean, how about for 1,000 you just shave that little forelock in the front?
Fuck, I'll just do the lot, Marky. By the way, I've been watching a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Have you now?
Marky, I came back to Australia and they said, oh, what reason? Why were you overseas? Why? He just asked, customs guy asked really offensive questions. Why were you overseas? And I said, one of the beautiful things about being Australian is I have the freedom to go overseas when I feel like it. Is that a wrong answer? But then he marked my papers and I had all my shit searched.
Were you well, that's what happened to Jin on his way into Australia. Jin was full body cavity search, and they wanted to know who Suckerhorn was because I had texted him that name. And yeah, anyway, we all know what happened there. So I do want to hear, Joseph, I'll get back to your comment in a little bit, but I do want to hear a little bit about how the wheel fell off the wagon. You seem a little depressed, and the Cardinals WhatsApp group is buzzing, but I really don't understand quite what's going on.
Hey, you know what? It could just be the only positive sign is at least I can weasel out of going to America, because that was going to be a money pit. That was going to be a money pit. You understand a money pit?
No, I don't understand. Explain it. In other words, you were gonna lose money by coming to America?
Oh, America is expensive, so expensive.
Yeah, but you were going to be paid to be here, right?
I got to be honest with you. I love coming to America, but you know, one of the most horrible things in life is going to America when you're short of money. That's not a fun thing to do, Mark. It's not fun to go to America when you don't have the necessary moolah. You got to have the moolah. If you don't have the moolah,
well, that's true everywhere. No money, no honey.
Yeah, fuck. America is particularly savage. You know what I mean?
There's nowhere good to be poor.
Sorry?
I said there's nowhere good to be poor, really. But I mean, there's a lot of Americans. Actually, a lot of Americans are moving there's 1 million Americans in Mexico living a cheaper lifestyle there, especially retirees. You know, like if you're on superannuation, if you're on a pension, a retirement fund,
fixed income, you can scratch out a very good existence.
People are going to Mexico, and boy, a lot of them have gone to Thailand. Is tough because the visas aren't so good, and now they're talking about taxing foreign income in Thailand. But
let me tell you, how do you mean taxing foreign income? What the fuck?
Yeah, just look on YouTube and you'll see Americans there are going apeshit. Actually, everyone, all the expats, they're talking about taxing money brought into Thailand by foreigners who have spent more than 6 months there. So
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you tax money they brought in? I don't know. That's not income. Fuck me dead. They're going to treat cash you bring in as that's fucking. That's like comparing net to gross. You know, net and gross in business.
Yep. It looks like it's going to be double taxation. Looks like they're going to tax the net. So that's not been fully decided. But at any rate, a lot of Americans, therefore, are going to the Filipinos, the Philly Willies. They're going to the Phils.
Yeah. I've never been to the Philippines, Mark. Never been.
Me either. A bunch of times to Thailand. But I do mean to visit. Supposedly, the infrastructure is not as good. But there's except for unless you're in a few key places.
Yeah. I've heard that as well.
They're leaving Costa Rica. Costa Rica, double legal. Americans are leaving Costa Rica because of the costs there are not at all low. They're high.
The other interesting thing is, Mark, you know, all the good countries that give you, like, I can get I can get a visa. I just got a message from Tan. He says, nothing for your information, nothing to do with you. Just stick Sick of all this bear will save the show talk. I run hours of streams on my own time, spend my own money to put the strips together and show up every day. When you made the comments to Marcelo, I was the one doing all the damage control, not Bear. When your son died, Bear wasn't around during your mourning. He left. My point is that I'm just tired of all the people crying about Bear. We all know Bear's source of success for the past 2 years on show was Corso was there spending money. Yes, actually, very true. He has no donors that are protesting. If he does, they can come back now. But yes, nothing to do with you, nor am I mad at you or anything. Just sick of the verse at the moment. No problem.
Listen, if you
Please,
read,
take your time.
If you read the comments when I entered the room,
I do appreciate everything.
But here's what happens. To have anything to do with the Archie show, you've got to like not really focus on the punters that throw you hate, because there's a lot of that. And I think Tan has just been affected by that. Tan has donated so much money and put so much time and mental energy into this show, and he feels, and I think rightly so, that it's just not appreciated at all by the people who benefit by this free show called ArchieLuxury Livestream. It's free to them, but I feel that he feels very disrespected and unloved by the punters, and I know how he feels. Read the comments. I know exactly how he feels. But he correctly pointed out to me that I show up every once in a while. I flounce in, I have my way with you, and I flounce out.
Like to do that. You'd like the freedom to come and go as you please.
But he's...
Hey, Mark. He likes the freedom to come and go as he pleases. There's nothing wrong with that. That's quite okay. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. There's no problems at all there. There's no Mr. Sky Dweller, come on, man. We can't have comments trying to keep the business going. They didn't leave for no reason. See, this is so ridiculous. I one of the spoils of the Timok implosion was Oshin is free. He is by no means owned by me.
We have a special guest.
Who's the special guest? Wait, who are you talking to?
Both of you.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Rancher. How are you?
Not too bad. Oh, okay. Mark's okay. Let me guess. Mark's the dog trainer is on the stream with you.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough times, Clive. It might be time to sell the wagon. What do you think?
Sell the wagon?
Yep.
You mean the ox cart?
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, yeah, duh.
It might be time to get out of this business, Clive. What do you think?
By what business do you mean? Oh, wait.
Monkey business.
Okay, monkey business. Okay. Is that like
it was your idea to stream every day. What do I do now, Clive? How do I support myself?
Maybe a bra?
Maybe
that's rude. No. Come on, Clyde. We need to see.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I've got people telling me I don't see any rub. I don't see any mugs. I don't see any rub.
All right, hold on. Don't move. Let me get the mug. Everybody just keep your tits warm. I'll be right back. Let me get the mug.
Okay.
See if I have the bandwidth for my camera.
Oh, hold on.
Are you watching? I
will in a second. Hold on. I have to pull it up.
Hurry up. Look at that face, guys. Look at that face.
All right, pace.
She would have done anything for you, Mikey.
She would have. You blew it.
Oh, that's one of the times people would.
All right, look, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. The mug has been rubbed.
No, I'm sorry. You have to see the picture.
Yeah, you asshole. What? I'm on live on stream, like all.
I don't see you.
All
I
two.
don't see. Wait.
All 240, all 250 people in this room have seen me rub this fucking mug.
Okay, sorry. Let me go back. Oh yeah, you did. All right, fine.
All right, goodbye. I guess that means he's coming. Or he's breathing hard. How do I hang up on him? There, he's gone. He should be appearing momentarily. Good Lord. Well, maybe it's watch reviews. How are you on the watch reviews?
Hey, I got a few to do.
What's going on? I know you sometimes you get bent out of shape, but I'm sure there's nothing going on that you can't recover from. What's going on?
Tan's leaving.
Oh, you're fucked.
Come on, Clyde. Think of something.
Get Tan back.
Otulpo, OTULP 1320 has suggested tuk-tuk driver. But actually, you're not allowed to be a tuk-tuk driver. You're not allowed to work in Thailand. You got to be a tourist. No working, no driving.
I was going to do tours in Australia. I was going to do tours. I could be a tour guide in Australia. Could drive you around the countryside.
Ayers Rock.
Well, okay. In Brisbane, are there any like steakhouses that need a mascot?
Mm-hmm.
Angelic Slayer suggests you get Mark and the Rancher back, but here we are.
Oh,
and
no,
I don't think it's helping.
No, it's not. It's definitely not helping me.
Because we're broke as pocus, Clyde.
Yep, that's true. We are.
I have all my money tied up in Rolexes, so my net worth is dropping like a rock.
I'll have my money. I have all my money tied up in cash. Damn. So why did Tanzil leave? You didn't do anything. Was it him in the snit, or did you do something stupid? Okay,
he got his feelings hurt. You know,
that sentence coming out of my mouth, I just listened to it, so never mind.
He got his feelings hurt, and I get it. He's the one really making the show work, and yet the punters just can't stop talking about Bear. But I mean, Bear is Bear. He's got that attractive personality that everybody misses. I mean, people don't love you, Clyde. People don't love me, Clyde. People don't love Tan. They love the Bear.
They hate us so much, or at least
a little, but you and I, we feed on it. What's that?
You a little bit more, but yeah,
it's true. They do hate me a little bit more than you. That is true. But then why is it whenever you're on my live stream, Clyde, why is it that I lose subscribers? Super chat. Come on, big boy.
Super chat, CB, $5. Why I see Goldberg and Rancher like the cat and fox in Pinocchio?
Like leading Pinocchio astray? Is that it? Like, look at our little boy. He's not made of wood. He's made of, he's fleshy.
But every time he lies, the horns grow. No, sorry. Anyway.
Be nice, Clyde. Be nice. Anyway.
I really am. Okay, yes. Yeah, he just had a... Okay.
Listen, nobody on this stream...
Wait, what? Bear left?
Nobody on this stream, including Archie, really can compete with Bear. There's just something about the combination. There's just something about Bear yelling fuckface and Archie, just kind of chewing his cud. There's just something about that particular combination that works better than any other personality on this stream, Clyde, including you and me.
Well, that's true. And not to mention the fact that we had our day, we had our fans, but they're all gone.
Well, long gone.
Yes.
Why did you lose your fans? You still got your fans. They love you.
No, I mean on this channel.
What?
The group that came in with us kind of left.
Nobody, yeah, exactly. Nobody really loves anybody on this channel except for some of them love you and a lot of them love Bear, but the rest of us are not too popular. And I think that just eventually got under Tan's skin. I mean, I think. And he's not mad at you, Archie. I don't even think he's mad at Bear. I think it's just
because people in the audience are giving
had enough of the verse.
What?
Great. And you know what? Look at how much time, energy, and money he's put into it versus, Archie, who's otherwise occupied. But,
that's true. Yeah.
And then he just doesn't feel appreciated. And he doesn't feel appreciated. But it's hard when you have an unpopular personality type. Me, you, Tan. You go up against Bear, who everybody loves.
Yeah, that's true. People do love Bear. Hell, I love Bear, and he treated me like shit.
I feel like Amazing Airshow Videos has a good idea here, Archie. Take a look at the screen. If you can join us for a moment.
Do a Tan appreciation show.
That might be over. That might be over. It might be too little, too late. But I think it's a good idea.
Started. You've used this one a few times, but you can use it again. With the thought bubble above your head saying, "I'm proudly Tan's bitch."
Well, nonetheless,
I quite enjoyed Tan. I met him. I had a really good chat to him in London.
Right.
I got no animosity towards Tan. Tan.
I hope not. You'd be a big fucking idiot if you did. Because
he's not mad at you either. But do you know what it cost him to do that? To make that all work?
Yep.
Yeah.
Enormous money, enormous energy. Even if Tan just leaving home means he's deferring income, he's leaving business and obligations behind.
Right.
The problem is that this is a little bit like a popularity contest, and there are just very hard to be popular. I never mastered it myself. My clients love me, the dogs love me, but here, wooey.
Now here, Gates is saying Tan is the man that makes the show work.
Oh, we need the Tan. Without the zeal, we may as well just go home. There's no point.
Well,
I'll just end the stream now. Without the Tan, there's no point even doing the stream. Okay.
Sell the wagon, my friend. Either that, or you got to beg Bear to come back.
Yep.
I've been begging Bear since every day he's left.
Well, let's call him right now, live on air.
Actually, Mark, you guys have a special rapprochement.
We have a rapprochement. You speaking French?
Oui.
We're speaking French. I don't know. Let's talk to the Bear. Go ahead, Archie. Dial him up.
What do I say to him?
Please, I don't know. Just do some begging and pleading.
Do you think he's watching now?
No, because he'd be in the comments.
Maybe I don't know. Serbians can be crafty. That's how they started World War I.
I thought that was the Archduke Ferdinand.
I'll give him a ring.
Let's do it. Put him on speaker. Let's hear this.
See, when the Serbian turned on the Archieduke, that's how World War I started.
Just do some begging, but be nice about it. The fuck kind of phone is that?
It's a Google Pixel 8.
What happened to iPhones? Remember when you went and
Fuck
screamed?
iPhones.
Because they made you mad when you went and screamed and you filmed a secret video in the Apple store. You're a green bubble.
He's not answering.
Of course not. You're a green bubble. You're not a blue bubble now. You're a green bubble. This is the whole root of all your problems. You're Android. You're not us. You're them.
Okay. Make your number private, then call him again and pretend he's a telemarketer. My gut instinct is that he would rather talk to a telemarketer than you.
Archie is a green bubble.
That's disgusting. Archie's poor?
Archie's poor. Apparently, Archie, are you poor? Saints Kitten wants to know if you're poor.
You have watches.
Yes.
But
you don't have an Apple?
iPhone.
iPhone?
Yes, but he's rich in horns, Aaron.
Don't kick him while he's down. We call him Satan's Kitten on this show.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
no one wants a green bubble.
We have a super chat. Super chat.
Super chat, CB. Please, Archie, don't take it as an offense, but the only shows I watch beginning to the end are the one Tan does. So he being gone is a problem.
Of course it is. Kitten, what are we going to have for dinner? I don't want. No.
Ice cream. He wants you to buy him ice cream.
He always wants me to buy him ice cream. And I don't want Chipotle.
Well, it's across the street from Panda.
Chipotle is across the street from Panda? No, Potbelly is across the street from Panda.
What about tofu? Can you just have some tofu salad?
Well, I could have that if we got Chinese. But, you know, I'm not gonna.
What do you think of eel? Suckerhorn eats eel.
Eel is very good if you get it in Japanese food, in Japanese, you know, in sushi, but it's not
a very pungent meat.
No. It's very sweet. If you get it on sushi, in a sushi roll, it's sweet.
They're nasty fuckers. Have you ever tried to pick up an eel?
No, why would you? You just eat them. Now, in England, eel is nasty because they jelly it, but in Japan, it's nice. They fillet it.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Knock. The Knock. $5.
Narky poo.
Tan is now on Mr. Smelly's stream, droning on about how much he has done for you. Hashtag it's Dirk Diggler's fault. Hashtag marketing genius. Hashtag say no to bots at I am a WN simp.
Watch Nicholas Snip. Well, he does make some good points, especially about him being a Watch Nicholas simp.
It's Dirk Diggler's fault.
It's the Stigler, the Diggler. It's the Diggler, the Stigler.
Here's Mr.
Dirk can be a mighty unpleasant little burr under your saddle. He could be the pea under your mattress. He could be the dingleberry or the skid mark.
I took him on my boat.
But what do? You know, it's just it's the way the verse works. You have to take the good with the bad. I mean, sometimes you just have to embrace it. I embrace.
You don't always get what you want.
But if you try sometime.
You can get what you need.
There you go. Anyway, we need a country, Archie, where we can survive on like $1,500 US a month.
You know, the problem is I can get a long visa to Hong Kong, 6-month visa. You can get a long visa. A lot of these Singapore, but the problem is the cost of housing there is
cheap. It's not. Yeah, you wind up in one of those. You'll wind up in one of those. They look like dog kennels where the people sleep stacked on top of each other.
Oh yes, those are cages.
Speaking of which, do your kennels have Wi-Fi?
Yes, and they have an Alexa. Anyway, I just feel like with 2,000 American dollars per month, you live like a king.
Where's that?
Philippines, but I mean the Beverly Hills of Philippines. I don't mean in the jungle because they have that too. In the jungle, you only need 1,000 a month, but you ratchet it up 1,000 a month, and now you're living in BGC or Makati, which is the Beverly Hills parts of Manila. Yeah.
Do you miss?
Yeah, but you're not.
You've never been to the Philippines, did you? You've never been.
I'm gonna go to the Philly Willies next year. I'm going to go visit. I'm going to check it out.
The other great place, you know where a great place is there?
Where's that? Singers?
I honestly think Vietnam has got huge potential. Vietnam.
No, I'm going to disagree with you, and here's why. And this is going to be especially important to you. In Vietnam, they do not do age gap relationships, but in the Philippines, it's very super common. So you'll have yourself a nice little girlfriend in the Phillies, but in Vietnam, you're gonna be solo.
Oh, why is that?
Because they don't do age gap relationships in Vietnam.
Why don't they do it, man?
I don't know. I can't tell you why, but culturally they don't do it. In the Phils, it's completely common. 20, 30, 40-year age gaps are very, very normalized in the Philly Willies.
Well, see, in my case, that's not a problem because I like ones with money, older with money.
Listen, if you like to date 70-year-old wealthy women, maybe Vietnam is for you. I feel like China is going to be better for you, though.
You know what's wrong in China? They all want you to have an apartment and a prestige car. It's fucking ridiculous.
There we go.
It's very tough there. It's very, very difficult to survive. It's hard to survive. It's very hard to survive.
Now, A Gates says they hook up with Americans for their Social Security benefits.
Well, that's only true if you get married and you stay married. No, that's not true. Here's why. To get Social Security survivor benefits, you need A, to be married, B, to reside in the United States for 5 continuous years, which none of them do.
Also, Archie, super chat. I hate to bug you, whatever you're doing.
It's very rare. Let's take a closer look at Archie.
Super chat. Here we go. I just unpacked my bag. That's all. Super chat. The Narc.
He's promoting another
super chat. Yeah, we just let me just deal with that.
Should we go? Are we supposed to go?
No.
Not. I thought we did whatever the super chats. All right, fine.
Okay, there we go. It's gone. It's gone.
Kitten, I still don't
Here
know.
we go. Archie, I hear Ho Chi Minh Trail is a good place to live. Yes. Yes.
Right.
I got to tell you, I've been to Vietnam. I would love to go back. You can take a train. You can take a train from Thailand to Vietnam.
Pull a train. So where in Vietnam did you go? Did you go to Saigon or did you go to Hanoi?
So we don't refer to it as Ho Chi. It's Saigon. We still use the southern Vietnamese names.
That's why
I went to Damin. Da Nang.
People love Da Nang. Da Nang is supposed to be great.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I didn't know you went there. I've only ever been to Saigon, but I did like it. The food's great. It's better the food's better in Thailand, but it's very, very good in Thailand in Vietnam also. It's supposed to be so-so. In Philippines, food is so-so.
Actually, you know what was rotten? I tell you what was awful. I went to Food Loft, and their Vietnamese food was some of the worst Vietnamese food I ever had in my life. I was really shocked.
It's probably North Vietnamese food.
Actually, there's just one Vietnam. There's just one now.
Now, guys, if you'd like to give Archie channel advice, please super chat now.
Exactly.
Hey, Ducky, that's no worries. I'll just delete your comment as well, Ducky.
Ducky.
It is what it is.
Now, Angelic Sayer says, better. God, is everyone on here an admin?
Yes. They've all paid for benches.
Whoa. Nice.
Although they haven't paid the renewal fees, so I'm pretty sure you could just delete them all.
I mean, I was addicted to Vietnam War movies in the 80s.
Oh, I'm addicted to those too. Full Metal Jacket, Platoon.
Yep.
Anything you want. Anything you want. What do I get for $10? Anything you want.
Sorry.
Fucky. Me love you long time. Alabama trousers. One-eyed Alabama trouser snake. Brother too big.
You know, Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby was in Vietnam.
He just recently found out he has Agent Orange in him.
Is Agent Orange what?
In his system.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he sick? Does he have cancer or something?
He's fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby went to
Vietnam.
Uncle Bobby went to Vietnam, and apparently he went to the VA and found out he's got Agent Orange.
Because he's like almost 70, so he should be around that time for them to finally see him.
I don't know what's up with that, but Uncle Bobby's awesome.
Have you met Uncle Bobby?
I have. I was, when I met Uncle Bobby, it's Aaron's Uncle Bobby. We started chit-chatting, and it turned out he had been in Vietnam, and he had never really talked about it, but he told me some stories because I'm always curious about people who serve and respectful, and Vietnam vets got the worst deal. I mean, Korean vets and Vietnam vets. Korean vets were ignored, and Vietnam vets were sort of like spit on. So
I don't understand it because a lot of people were drafted. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they were drafted. They did their duty, and then they came home and got spat on. But it was just a super unpopular war and a very turbulent time. So, I mean, I think the war was stupid, but the people that went over there and did their job.
Kennedy got us into that war. You know that?
He did do, and then Johnson was afraid to be the first American to fuck up a war, so he just loaded in hard. But that's why he didn't run again. He could have had another term, and I will not seek, nor will I accept the nomination of my party. Right, Clyde, you were there.
But yeah, I was like a year old.
Sometimes I forget that you're younger than me, not older.
Yes, he is. That's exactly right there. The funny thing is, a lot of these, the funny thing is that a lot of these, I was addicted in the 80s. I was very much, I love the war movies. And I went to the American Remnants Museum.
In Saigon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
They had like sample like jail cells.
Yeah, you would talk about American military movies, but no one has mentioned Top Gun. What the fuck?
Top Gun.
It wasn't really it wasn't a Vietnam movie.
Oh, wasn't it? Okay, we're talking about Vietnam movies. Okay.
Marlon Brando. You a Marlon Brando fan? Captain Willard.
The horror.
Interesting movie.
It was a good movie.
I
love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Oh, that was a good one too.
That's one of my amazing.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yes. Good morning, Vietnam.
That was a good one.
Now we need a nice large super chat for Mark to exclaim over.
True. At least $50. But
we're also Suckerhorn to log on.
Suckerhorn hasn't logged on in years.
Wow.
Deer Hunter. Angelic Slayer brings up Deer Hunter. That was also a good one.
Deer Hunter. Yes, that was a great movie. That great music in that. I love the Deer Hunter.
No, not Hair the musical.
It's about Vietnam.
Long, beautiful hair.
It's about a man literally going.
Yeah, Forbin Colossus. The Russian roulette scene in Deer Hunter was like the best. Super tense.
Yes, super tense.
I was talking about Platoon and Full Metal Jacket also. I love them both, but and one of my college friends was in Platoon, but Full Metal Jacket I think was like probably the best of all of them. Private Joker.
Oh, hey, my nephew's auditioning to be in Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
Yes.
What is Tulsa King?
It's about someone who is literally the king of Tulsa.
Did you like the Tiger King? Wasn't it? There was Tiger King?
Yes, also based in Oklahoma.
That was I was going to say that was Oklahoma. What's happened to that? What happened to that safari park now?
Well, you see, I was thinking Mark could come over and take it over.
Is it a laundromat?
Yeah. Well, a few other places.
How am I going to train dogs in Oklahoma? People just take them out back and shoot them if they get tired of them.
Well, no, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, there's Dina.
Dino.
Well, you have
come to Tasmania for a few days. I will host you around some of the finest whiskey distilleries and steak restaurants. Actually, Dino, Tasmania is not a place I'd love to go there. I've been there many years ago. Well, 20 years ago. I would love to go back. Tasmania is absolutely incredible.
Now, isn't Tasmania famous for cheese?
No, I don't think it is. Why is that?
I don't know. I thought that's what they were known for. Apparently, this
No.
is, who knows?
No.
Who knew?
So when did Tanzil leave exactly? How recently was this?
Which time?
Well, this time. I guess the latest time. This
Do a
time.
bit of watch talk. Are you buying any watches? What are you getting? Tell me what you're getting.
What's happening, Clyde? What are you doing? What are you getting?
Well, I was talking to Oh, sorry. Dang.
Damn it, Clyde. You ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, no, I can't think of anything.
You know what? I'm in this very weird state where I don't have the crave for really anything. I do have a watch on order.
Yeah.
I did a pre-order, but you know, it's a micro brand that should be here, you know, in December or January, called Tusano, the Tusano Shellback. They're doing another production run of those. It's a sandwich dial diver with a date.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's I think that'll be kind of cool. It's cheap, $650. But as far as like pricey watches go, I really don't crave anything, with two possible exceptions. One, the celebration dial of the OP41, which is very, very tough to get because there's just so few of them delivered. And then there's a Breitling with the Breitling, the most recent Super Ocean. They just rainbowed up the indices on that one, so it's got rainbow indices, which is kind of cool. But that's really, and I don't want to pay $5,000 for that. I found it on, I don't remember where, Chrono for $3,900. I offered $3,750, and they turned me down. So I'm just going to wait until I'll buy it for $3,750 somewhere.
I don't blame you, Marky.
But other than that, really, if you think about it right now, this is just like a terrible watch market where everything. This market is in what do they call it? Not inflation, it's in deflation, where it pays you to wait. It actually just wait.
To quote quantum field, theory from the Evergreen TV series Community, we are right now, I think we're in the worst Rolex timeline.
Or are we in the best of times? Is it the worst of times, or is it the best of times, Clyde? I mean, you can buy anything you want. Gray market, probably cheaper than, no waiting.
Because it's still, it's a little bit easier, but not as, if it's from your AD, the stuff that they don't want, that no one else wants, you might get a phone call, but everything else is still really inflated. And if you're wanting to sell anything, then they're going to screw it up your rut.
Yep, that's true. You have to buy high and sell low right now. And that took the sales out of a lot of people, myself included to some degree. But, most of what I have, I bought either retail from the AD, and most of what I have is still above retail.
Now, actually, does Archie have any watch reviews?
I got some watch reviews coming. Yes, sir.
Well, why don't you just fire them up right now? Let's look at some pictures and do it right now, and then you can pick them right out of this stream
then you can edit it. It would just be a little bit of work. Oh, never mind.
Well, give us a little watch talk right here on the stream.
Yes.
Why not combine effort? It would actually be less time and effort for you if you did those reviews live and then just edited them out and posted them up separate.
Well, we can have a bit of a chat because I still like to do a live video. You know what I mean? I like to do it. I like to do good value. I don't like to do sloppy work. You know this, don't you?
Since when? What happened?
I don't want to do sloppy joppy work. You know this.
Sloppy.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Mark,
I don't like to do sloppy work. You know that, don't you?
Oh yeah, we know.
Mark,
I like to do quality. I want to do quality work. You know that?
Clive, and razor review.
I got to tell you, there's some great reviews out there. I've got some great stuff coming, and the best thing about watches is that people always love to talk about their collections. They always love to talk about the watches they have, the one that got away. You know, watches have such character, charisma. It's charisma. It's charisma. It's charisma. They have such charisma. And that's what I like about them. They got the charisma. You want to have charisma. You got to have charisma, because without charisma, nothing happens in life. If you don't have the charisma, it doesn't do anything. You understand?
How about, yeah.
You want to have charisma. Okay? You got to have some charisma. I just printed out a label to return this box. I'm returning it.
Smells chemically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. I'm going to read you this here. This is a great review, right? This is for JT. You know JT, don't you? He comes on the stream sometimes, right?
Right.
And he's got some amazing stuff, amazing watches. He's got amazing watches. I love the watches. You know, Mark, the watches mean a lot to me.
I know this.
He's hi Arch. Hope all is well, JT. This is a second review. And he's actually got some. I'm just going to load it up. I'll get it up on the screen now for you.
Now, Mark, is this stuff actually amazing or not?
Amazing.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to decide what to eat for dinner.
What about pizza? Can you get a good pizza?
Pizza.
Well, like we did pizza just a few nights ago, 2 or 3 nights ago. So.
Oh, come on, Mark. Pizza's good. It's healthy.
You can't eat pizza every night.
Chicago pizza is some of the best pizza besides New York. I even had Chicago pizza in New York.
Would you?
Wouldn't you love a bit of pizza?
No, we just had pizza.
Okay, how about some non-pizza?
Yeah, I'd like non-pizza, please.
That's where they make it on non-bread.
They should try that.
Why don't you do it right now? And you can come up with this on the ArchieLuxury channel.
No, I got to tell you, he's got a couple of watches. I'm going to bring a picture up of the collection.
How about IHOP?
No.
No IHOP.
I want to stay home.
How about Waffle House?
No, we don't have. Oh God, if only.
What?
Clyde said Waffle House, but we don't have those.
We don't have those.
Again, move to Oklahoma.
I'm going to show you this collection. Have a look at this collection, guys. Look at this.
Is a little too gay for Oklahoma. He's afraid to get killed there.
I'm only allowed to go into the musical.
Oklahoma.
That's not how it goes.
I know.
What do you think of this as a collection? Isn't that nice?
And you can get some shirts made. Oklahoma.
I love the Cartier. I like that Rolly. There's a Man on the Moon. Is that a Breitling on the bottom right?
Yeah, so 2 Vacherons, a Rolly, a Cartier. The Seiko, yeah. There's a beautiful JLC Patrimony World Time, Omega, Man under Moon.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
What's that Seiko?
Perpetual Calendar.
What is that Seiko piece of shit doing in that box? Though?
I know. That's exactly what I thought. Now, the question I have for you, too, is that the box, is that good enough quality for you, or is that shit?
Put the money in the watches, not the box. I don't care if you store your watches in socks, in your sock drawer. Nobody cares about the box.
I think they like a quality box, but don't you think?
No, I don't think. I have a $12.
Well, you heard it here on the ArchieLuxury channel. Mark stuff socks.
Seiko is a bakla. Filla. Golden Corral. I love Golden Corral, Mike. But unfortunately, Satan's Kitten would rather die than set foot in there.
Seiko 5? You don't like the Seiko
Gross.
5?
I mean, yeah, I have one. Everybody has one, but they don't belong in that box. How about Golden Corral?
Not with two Vacherons, and a. No, got a speaking suspicion. His Vacherons there. I'll just tell you what he says. He's got a Patrimony, the first one.
Palimony.
35 mil, but fuck, that's so small. It's 35 mil. And then the other Vacheron, the 1972, is 36 mil.
Yeah.
And
so okay, now what's the world time? Is that the Vacheron?
No, that's the Omega Speedmaster world time.
No, it's an Omega, not a Speedmaster. Fuck. It's
sorry. What's he talking about?
The Omega, the world time.
Sorry, that's a JLC. JLC Geophysics Universal Time.
Oh, is it? So it is. I thought it was an Omega for a minute there with the enamel dial, but it's not. It's better.
Now, what's the upper left again?
Vacheron.
That's Vacheron. 35 mil, but.
What's the lower right?
The one to the right in white gold.
Lower right.
Oh, lower right. That's a fucking garbage. Frederick Constant. Tourbillon Perpetual Calendar Manufacturer.
Well, we have a little bit of cleanup to do on aisle 3 here then. Lower right, lower left. They have to get smashed with a hammer, and then we can fill the box up with something good. But other than that, that's a nice collection.
Hammer time.
Very nice.
We got a super chat. No, we didn't get a super chat.
No, we didn't get a super chat.
Kind of sad.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if only Bear were here.
I never booted Bear. This is the hilarious thing is, Bear was never booted. Bear was never booted.
I think what happens is, speaking on it, I can't speak for Bear or Tam, but I'm sure Clyde will agree with me. It's very hard to do this every single day, because you do it, Archie. You do it every day. But
actually, Marky, you sent me a beautiful letter before. I want to share this with people. Marky, I totally agree with you. Marky had a quiet word with me, and he said to me, no one hates you more than a fan who believes you should have paid them more attention.
That's true.
Fuck me dead. That letter you got, fuck me dead. That remind me of fucking Crappy, Grobnob, Simon Beach, and every other fucking weirdo who's been here on the streams for the last 20 years.
A woman, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Or a gay man.
You sound like a woman horned?
Yes. Hell hath no fury than a woman horned.
Yeah.
That's like. Yeah, no, but that's what that line from Shakespeare means. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And that is very true when you get into the universe of YouTube. And
I like the way after 30 fucking years of dedicating my life to this industry, like what does he want? A medal? He's been making a living out of it. My only question would be to you, as a used to be wise elder. Oh, that's a bit
you're referring to the hate mail that I received.
Yeah. At what point are you no longer considered a fraud? You know what? Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you off, and then I'm going to block you. And my response is, tell me you're a female without telling me you're a female.
Yeah, that you were the one who said that. I thought that was very funny. What Archie and Clyde are talking about is some hate mail that I received from the dog training industry that I sent on to Archie. The individual who sent that letter, they sent me a $20 Walmart type Chinese watch with my name engraved on it. But it was like a $20 watch. It wasn't even as good as a Timex. It was just some kind of Chinese garbage that I thanked them for by text, I think, probably, and then promptly threw away because I'm no longer a shooting watch, but it would have been one of those watches that I would have shot.
Now, quick question: your first hate mail, was it papyrus or cuneiform?
My first hate mail? Oh, it goes way back, Clyde. It was probably Sanskrit, written in real sand.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Marky, you really nailed it. You know, there are some fucking weirdos out there. They think they deserved more time from you, and
you know that is true. That is, yeah. I'm looking at a couple of people over here that I ended up walking, but yes, I'm not going to name names.
Hell hath no fury.
Like a fan who thought they deserved more time with you know, and I got a great saying for you. I learned yesterday. Hoff taught me. You stayed too long at the party.
Every party has a pooper. And speaking of every party has a pooper, Satan's Kitten, what do you want me to do now? What is it you want me to do?
Take me to Chipotle.
I can't hear you.
Take me to Chipotle.
I can't hear you.
Take me to Chipotle.
Apparently, I have to leave.
That's okay.
But you know, he does nice things. He does nice things for me.
Yes.
Particularly on Wednesday.
That's not how the mug works. The mug connection will be broken.
No, the you will remain here. The power of the mug.
I don't like it. No.
The power of the mug compels you to stay here with Archie because you.
The power of the mug compels you. The power of the mug compels you. The power of the mug compels you. No.
Exactly.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No.
That's okay. We love you, Clivers. Don't worry about it. What are you? Oh, he's gone. Look at that. Clivers has gone. He's gone. He's gone. That's what he does. He goes. You know, we try our best on this stream. I want to see some Mookie clips. We got Naki clips. I got Naki clips. We've got Mookie clips. I've paid for a whole stack of new Mookie clips. Let's take a look at this.
Wow. $50 Canadian. Wow. Let me compose myself. Oh, so happy. Nelson Oliveria. Wow. Thank you so much. I apologize if I've messed up your name. I had an American dream. Wow. It's kind of a sad story, really. I stayed in America for about 4 or 5 months. Amazing. Wow. When I was like 19 years old, it's paradise. Let me compose myself. Wow. Everything American I loved. I was like obsessed with America. It's paradise. Wow. I'll tell you the story. Wow. My nightmare story. Stop. I'm gonna live the American dream. Wow. Oh, that was my wish. I wanted to move there for good, but something happened in America that changed and broke my dreams. My dreams as a kid all disappeared. Let me compose myself because it's one hell of a story. I go out at night time. Wow. Oh, 10 o'clock at night. Walking down the street in a line with a bunch of men. It's wet. So I'm walking around the street and then the police siren. Whoop, 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 whoop. Police, police. Wow. It's damn. I'm standing there and the police officer tells me to put my hands up and he says, "Where's the bag? Where's the bag? You're screwed." Wow. I wouldn't be able to run very far, trust me. He threw me against the car, legs spread wide open. It's wet. And I'm searched. Oh, love it. Why are you sweating? Where's the bag? Butt naked. I'm strip searched. Cavity checks. It's paradise. I got sent to jail. Wow. legs spread. I'm a little bit chubby, in a line with a bunch of men. Amazed, walking down the street. Wow. Send a super chat of $50. I can tell you the intimate story. It's paradise. Cavity checks. Wow. Oh, where 30 men in the cell take a dump in front of everyone. It's paradise. So happy. Wow. Oh. If we can get a super chat of $50. I'm just walking down the street. 16, 18 at a time. Which one is the best one to choose? Top or bottom? It's sad. It's very sad. What happened in America? It's disgusting.
There you go. The Luxy story from Mookie. I love that story there. Great bit of creative work there, guys. Creative work. We got a super chat from Thomas Burnett, £5. Best Buy for around £15,000. £15,000. Celebration Dial OP, Coral Dial OP, 1016 Mark III Explorer, root beer GMT, or a Sprite. Well, Thomas Burnett, I would say, you know, the Celebration Dial, I think it's overrated. I mean, I don't mind it. It is rare, but it's really not that special. Coral Red, I got a friend who has that. Yeah. Nah, not really. 1016. I had a 1016. I'd go for root beer. Root beer. Fuck the Sprite. The Sprite's only good if you are left-handed. If you're right-handed, it doesn't mean anything. So I seriously, I'd go root beer. Root beer is the way to go. That's exactly where I would go. Root beer. Root beer. And I got to tell you guys, root beer is definitely the way to go. So let's get back to the entertaining here, guys. Now, I've also, what do I think here of this box? Man, it is so fucking, it's so, you know, it looks okay, but it just smells like shit. It smells like shit. And when you actually look into it, it is such a I mean, I thought it was real. I really did. I thought it was real. Because the way it's put together, it's almost real. It is almost real. And oh, okay. So it doesn't have a hinge. Oh, that side doesn't have a hinge. Fuck, it's got screws in there. It's so fucking... It's almost... That is almost real. It's almost real. I don't like it. I don't like fake shit. I don't like fake shit. I'm going to send that fucker back. End of story. Send it back. I don't want that shit. Send it back. I don't want it. That's exactly right. I don't want it in the least. Don't want it. Don't want it. I don't want it. No. Don't want it all. No. I don't want it at all. No, I don't want it at all. Exactly right. So, I got a few other good paid reviews coming through there. I got a few to get out there. This would be a good one. I think, unfortunately, the 35mm VC too small. Too small. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just a bit tired. I don't the time zones. Having a coffee. Coffee. It's a bit cold in Oz. It is cold. It's cold. 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 And I just feel, I don't know, just tired. It's cold and I feel tired. What else can I tell you guys here? What else can I tell you guys? It's the streams. Fuck, they're stinkers. They're stinkers. It's stinking today. It's just it hasn't been going well, has it? Hey, what do you think? A disaster? Is disaster the right word? I don't know. We try our best. It's we're going through a bad patch. The funny thing is, everyone says, "Oh, you got rid of Bear. You got rid of Bear," but no, I didn't ditch Bear. I don't understand this. I didn't ditch Bear in the least. Definitely not. Not in the least. Did not ditch. Didn't ditch anybody. Did not ditch anybody. And we got another super chat. Sorry, another paid review. I'll tell you another paid review. So I'm gonna put one together for JT. What do I think there? I tell you what I think. My honest thoughts are with this collection. I honestly feel the patrimony itself, 35 mil. Fuck, that's too small. The 1972 36. It's okay. It's okay. Sub 114060. Yes, that's a nice sub. Cartier Santos. Yes, that's 39.8 mil. Seiko 5. Now, why the fuck would you put a Seiko 5 in there? Bought it on a whim in Tokyo. Why would you even put it in here with good shit? Don't even waste your time talking about garbage. JLC Geophysics Universal Time. Yes, I like it. Speedy. Yes. Frederic Constant Tourbillon Perpetual Calendar Manufacture. I think it's fucking garbage. Fucking garbage. That's for sure. I don't like that. What else have I got there? Just having a look. Tell you what, it's bloody tough, isn't it? Very tough at the moment. Really tough. You try and do some shows and it's difficult. Just having a look here. Having a look. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I've got a big super chat for Nico. Guy called Nico. Not Nico, but another Nico. Got a guy who wants me to send my Explorer 2. Hello, Mark. Canadian Customs taxes will kill the deal. If you were in Australia, we could work something out. However, Canada charges massive taxes. Kind regards. Yeah, we can't. It's just impossible. Canadian taxes, customs will kill the deal. It's just too difficult. And I'm being honest with you. I don't like shipping this stuff all over the joint. Then I got another review. A guy who's got 15 watches. 15 watches. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. He's got an IWC Le Petit Prince. He's got a Pam, couple of Pams. Then he's got some garbage. Next watch is a fun watch. Christoph Devos. Seiko Nemo. Fuck me, he's got some garbage in there. Then he's got some... that'll be a good review coming up very soon. We've got some good reviews coming. Yeah. I got some good reviews. Good reviews I'm going to get soon. I came.
How's it going there, Pontiff?
It's fucked, Doc. It's fucked. It's bad, Doc. It's bad.
Tell me about it.
It's bad, Doc.
If you want.
Doc, Tan's left.
No.
All come to it. I was hoping if he was going to leave, he could at least give me a few days to hit the ground running, but no can do. No can do, I'm afraid.
I think he's just taking a break.
Yeah. I don't know anymore.
Well, I mean, I can't say for certain, but my suspicion is he's just taking a breather. He's just taking a break. You know, he works pretty hard. I mean, he's not quite there every day like you, but he's there almost every day like you. And maybe he is there every day like you.
Yes.
It's more than everybody else, you know. He's working for your channel like I'm working for Costco. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of sad because he was such a good man. He helped me so much.
He still is a good man. Feel
sad that he's
just taking a break.
By the way, Doc, did he say the
something?
LV box was fake?
Oh, are we talking boxes? Let me switch my avatar.
It was fake and it smells bad. It smells.
I vaguely remember going back and watching the show where somebody, I want to say it was JJ, but it could have been somebody else, was convinced by the photographs that it wasn't authentic. Does that sound familiar?
I was convinced it was right because the locks looked pretty good, but
I just remember somebody was going over the cushions, the pillows, and
the cushions. I thought it could have been the lighting, but he was right. I can't.
What was it, JJ or who was it?
Yeah, it was JJ.
It was JJ.
JJ, come back.
Well, he's pretty much into it. He's got watch boxes, right?
He's got one of these. By the way, do you like playing with straps? Are you a strap man? Look at this strap I put on the Brigade. Do you reckon that looks cool or what?
Oh yeah, it's a vintage. I like that more than the rubber. Actually, I like the vintage.
Oh fuck, the rubber was a fucking travesty. Doc, what do we do, Doc? This is my business. It seems to be sinking, Doc.
I'm afraid to say certain things on the air. You know. because I don't know what's been aired out, you know. So I would say that you have the potential to make it right. You just have to talk to a few people. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get Bear back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, so you did say,
and I did never burn Bear. All I did was I had OC come on when Timok imploded. One of the spoils of war was I got to have Timok on. Now Timok, sorry, I got to have OC on.
I don't think OC's a. I don't think Bear and OC. I don't think they get along. I think it's like oil and water. I don't think that's a good mix. Did you talk to Bear about it first?
About what?
About bringing OC on. Did you talk to Bear and said, "Hey, we're going to bring OC on," and then Bear goes, "Hey, do whatever you want."
I only brought OC on because it said to Timmy, "Fuck you."
Oh, I understand why you did it. I'm just saying that my understanding, and I could be wrong, my understanding is that Bear is not an OC fan. And well, a lot of people aren't OC fans. I've a lot of fans of OC. I don't think Bear's alone in that, but you know, my memory is that he doesn't care for OC. And he probably has better reasons for not caring for him because, you know, he knows some of what was happening over there, you know. It would seem that OC has done a lot of things to irritate various people in the Archieverse. So it makes me suspicious that all of them are lying about OC, you know.
Doc, since the show is YouTube poison, can I please do a little bit of car talk with you?
Sure. Let me just, what are we going to talk about?
I got one more super chat. Super chat from Thomas Burnett. £5. Best buy for around 11,500 US pounds. Diamond champagne dial two-tone Datejust, two-tone Surdy dial sub, two-tone Bumblebee sub, or vintage Pepsi. Thomas, I'd be going modern. You could get a modern.
See, now I'm going to disagree. And the reason I'm going to disagree is because I have actually been recently looking at 30 subs. There's something very special about the 30 sub, in my opinion. And you can only get a true 30 if you go vintage. I mean, that the ceramic 30 crap, I don't even know if I believe that's real. And I mean, I don't know if it's really factory. And if it is, I'm surprised that Rolex would let something like that out of their factory. So, but if you go with a classic 30 dial pre-ceramic Submariner, because I saw one in the wild, and those things, they're special. Out of all the things listed there, yeah, you know, you could say, oh, that's special, maybe a little bit special. Okay, maybe, yeah, but when you come up on a true 30, it's another level of unique, right? And how many years did they even make those? I doubt it was more than 5 years. You know?
Fair point.
So I don't know. I think that since he's asking about those particular watches, of those watches, I think you got to look at the 30. And I like the slate as opposed to the champagne slurdy. 30. So I don't know. I'm thinking of getting one when I get a little money in my bank. A few more Costco shifts, and I think I'll be getting myself a 30.
Good on you. The secret is, if it's 30 dial, you want to get one that has a nice, hasn't been over polished, because the 30s, they're like early 80s, aren't they?
Well, I don't think so, because I mean, yes, you're right, but some of the 30s I've been looking at are no holes. So that means that they're at least into this century, right?
Okay. Yes.
right? Because there are no holes, right?
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
must have made them for at least 5 or so years, and maybe they made them 10 years. I don't know, but I like the holes cases personally. I just like the holes cases, but it wouldn't be the end of the day, and it wouldn't be the end of the world to get a no holes if the price was right.
No, that's a fair point. That is a very fair point.
But they're cool because they're a sports watch, but they come off very dressy. The guy that was wearing it was wearing a suit or a sport coat, one of those two, and it ended up looking like a dress watch. I didn't know what it was at first until I glanced at it a little harder.
You must admit the Certi dials were beautiful, don't you think?
Yeah. And you know, how many of the Rolex watches can the average man purchase that actually has gemstones on it? You know? Because I mean, really, normally to get your hands on something like that from Rolex is going to cost you $100 grand. But this one has diamonds and it has gemstones. It's nice.
You were talking to me before. I think for Thomas Burnett, Thomas has a nice little collection. See, I would rather be saying to Thomas, he's got an Explorer 2 he bought. I would rather him build a little bit of ceramic stuff, more usable, modern. What do you think of that, Doc?
I think everybody's different because I don't own any ceramics yet.
Oh, no ceramics.
I've never owned one, not yet.
Never a ceramic. My God, Doc. What I will say to you is,
I don't even own a modern Rolex. All the watches I own that are within the last 10 years, modern, are either Breitling or Omega or whatever. I mean, I don't own any modern Rolex.
Holy shit, Doc.
The only modern Rolex that I've considered purchasing so far has been a Sky Dweller, you know, because that's, if you want a Sky Dweller, that's the only way you're going to get it is modern.
Yes, very good complication as well.
Very cool.
I think for 11,500, I would go for a Bumblebee sub. Would be so cool. That's the black dial. Bumblebee. He's talking black dial. You know what? I also think, could you get a Bumblebee Sea Dweller?
Well, it is true for the 11.5 pounds. A Certi shouldn't cost that much. So that seems a little high for a Certi. But a vintage Pepsi, depending upon what it is, and certainly if you were able to get a vintage Pepsi that had pointed crown guards, even if it's in crap condition, I like mine. So, you know, I'm lucky enough to have a vintage Pepsi. It actually came from the UK, in fact, but I got a vintage Pepsi with pointed crown guards. It was head only, so some people could complain about that, and it has a service dial, and some people would complain about that, but I don't care.
Did you get it cheap?
I got it cheap. That's that's right. I got it cheap. That's the whole reason that it was head only and it had a service dial. Because you know, if it didn't have a service dial, it would have a gloss. It would have a you know, a gold gloss dial, you know, and that would be very expensive. You know, those dials can sometimes cost $3,000 or $4,000 just the dial, if you can get your hands on one. So
yes,
but no, this one was cheap. It was well under 20. I'm trying to remember what the exact price was. It was well under 20, and that's pretty good for pointed crown guards. So
yes, I see what you're saying. I got to tell you, Thomas has got a beautiful little set. I would love him. Whatever he gets, he loves his watches. He really cherishes his watches. He loves them.
Oh yeah, no. He he was very much kind of no nonsense about just loving the watches and avoiding the drama. He used to be very close to Blue Shirt, and of course, Blue Shirt was very much a major watch fan who really didn't want to participate in the drama. You know,
I love Blue Shirt because he always he knew what he wanted. He wasn't never greedy. He wasn't a greedy collector.
nope, he wasn't greedy, and he could get thoroughly excited about other people's watches in a way that a lot of people get jealous. He wasn't jealous. He was thoroughly, if he was thoroughly impressed, he was thoroughly excited for the other person's joy of having the watch.
Yes.
And
that's
no bullshit either. I mean, that's just really the way he was.
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly how he was. He was a very nice guy, very, very, very kind soul, and that's an important element there.
Yeah. So I'd say though, you know.
What would you say for Thomas? Let's have a look for Thomas. For me, I'd say Thomas, go for a two-tone Bumblebee.
I'd say decide what you really like. It seems
the date
like
just
he's
I think is a bit
tones.
Yeah, I think go for a sub, man, because you got the Explorer. Thomas, you love it. Just do it, man. And that's a beautiful collection, man. That is so beautiful.
I think the thing about the date just is it tends to be a dime a dozen kind of thing. Like you can always pick one up, and it's not quite as special for collectors. But on the other hand, it's the most iconic of all of them.
Now, Doc, I want to bring something up on the screen if you don't mind. Have you got a bit of time for some car talk?
Sure. Just let me get out of here and switch over to car talk. Modern car or vintage car?
Modern.
Modern car. Okay, we can do that.
I want to show you this, Doc. So when I was in China, this is in Shenzhen. They've got the largest used car dealership building showroom area, confirmed by Guinness World Records. Okay.
An entire building.
Let's have a look. 7 floors. I'll show you, right? Let's have a look here. I'll show it to you. This is the drinks. This is the reception. This is the little reception area with a big grand piano. Now I want to show you some of the cars. Look at the Bentley, Mercedes AM GT, Mercedes GT, Rolls Royces in front. Look at this.
Now that's used cars. Which would you rather have? Would you rather have a Bentley or would you rather have a Mercedes GT?
Actually, I'll talk to you about that in 1 minute. Let me just show you the pictures. Porsche, you're doing a Macan? Look at that. As far as the eye can see. Porsches.
Well, I'm a single man, so I don't really need a Macan, but I can appreciate it.
Look at the Porsches. Just Porsche. Look at that's the Bentleys, that's the Bentley Rolls Royces. Ding, 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 ding.
You know,
Ferraris. Do you like Ferraris?
Pretty special.
Do you want a Ferrari?
Ferraris.
Aston Martin.
Wow. You're talking about heavy hitters all the way around.
Do you like the gold one? Now, this is a bit of an oldie. This was a Azure, a Bentley Azure. And look what's right next to it, a silver Wraith, an old silver Shadow. The Wraith was just a little bit longer.
That looks like it could be from the 80s or something.
Yes, 70s, actually, late 70s.
Wow. You don't see that every day.
Oh, how's that? You want something more modern? Bentley, look at that. Fuck off, out of my way. Maseratis are there.
I'm not as much of a fan of Maseratis, I have to be honest.
Limousine Rolls Royce. That's
you know
the
what?
GT AMG.
If I was thinking limo Rolls Royce, I'd go for a Spectre instead.
Okay, let me just show you some more pics. Look at this is the building. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
G-Wagons, they got a floor full of them.
Wow.
Look at this.
And this is all in China.
Yeah. This is capitalism. It doesn't seem very communist to me.
That's what I was thinking.
Look at this. Floors.
Chairman Mao would be shocked.
Mao Zedong would be proud. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Look at just so many cars. That's the Audi floor. Look at this.
Wow.
Looking down to the piano.
Wow.
I had a look at I had Audis and BMWs. Don't worry, it's Audis. Some nice Audis here. Look at the Cabriolet. Isn't that a beautiful? That's a beautiful car.
You know, Scotty Kilmer's not a fan of Audis.
No, he's not a fan of a lot of German product.
Yeah, but he's especially hesitant about Audis. You know.
There's BMWs. Look at this. Look at that's my car equivalent in there.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Is that one the same year as your car?
This is actually a 20. It's a 20.
Okay. Yes, looks like the same color.
Funnily enough, they have a slightly different model designation. Like the 3 Series, I'll show you, is a 330i Li. That's a limousine version of the 3 Series. And they had a few little, and the 325 Li. So that's a smaller and different, slightly less power, but a longer wheelbase. It's a Chinese market. Beautiful, beautiful car. Mercedes Benz. There you go. That was
seven floors of these special used cars.
And they got Maybachs, Benz Maybachs there. It was amazing.
You like the Maybach? I've never really understood it.
Well, it's become a Mercedes trim level now. It's now a trim level for a Mercedes.
So they bought it like they bought AMG.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But talk to me, Doc. What's happening with you? Talk to me. What's happening?
Oh, I let the cat out of the bag in terms of watches anyway. The only watch I'm really looking at buying would be a 30 dial. And I'm a little hesitant only because I already have 5 subs. I don't really need another sub, but a 30 is so completely different that I'm not thinking it counts.
Don't you have a purple? Isn't that 30?
I do have a purple, you know.
Purple nipple, don't you? That's right, purple nipple.
No, the purple one is not nipple. Yeah, I've got 2 nipples, but
I hope so. Some people have 3. Some people have 3. I'm told.
I remember a edition of Hustler where they had a woman with 3 nipples. I was not impressed. It wasn't something that would have me running to purchase the magazine. Just it was weird. I would say it was just weird as how. But I have a black dial nipple sub, and I've got a chocolate dial nipple sub, and I only have 2 nipple dial subs because one of them was just so ridiculously cheap after I bought the expensive one that I couldn't say no.
Which one was the cheap one? Was that the Cliver's one?
Well, Clyde, you know, he didn't give me a
It's
great
never
deal.
cheap. Clive is never cheap.
But no, he doesn't. He's not giving me a great deal. But at the same time, it's a steal of a deal now. You know, when I got it from him, I paid $7,500, which at the time was a lot. Now,
Yes.
7,500 for just about any sub would be considered a pretty good price. So,
yeah. No,
so
no,
that's
I know.
kind of how I look at it. And plus, I really wanted a purple dial. I liked a purple dial. I haven't really seen one since. I've seen pictures. You know,
We've got a super chat here. Osman Alvar, 22 Turkish lira. Where to buy secondhand Omega Speedmaster?
Interesting, because that's what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing my secondhand first Omega in space.
Look, there's a lot of Omegas. Turkey. You're in Turkey? Where are you, Osman? I would say myself, you're probably some of these countries, like I know in China, they didn't really have a very good secondary market. It was pretty, but whereas Hong Kong has an amazing market.
I would think if he's in Turkey, wouldn't it
probably
be
Europe.
Wouldn't it be okay to buy it online? I mean, I don't think he's going to get raped over, you know, various fees and everything to bring it into the country. So I think if he were to get it online, he'd be all right, right?
I don't think Turkey's in the EU, but it's not in the Eurozone.
Well, if you can't get one online because of shipping and getting it in there, everything like that, and assuming that you can't travel, right? If you can travel out of the country, you can go somewhere where you can easily get your hands on the watches. But if you can't do that, like our old friend Hisham, he has a hard time getting anything that's secondhand. He says because something about, I don't really remember exactly why he can't get it, but
he's in India, isn't he? Hisham's in India.
He's in India. So but when he goes to the UK to visit family, that's the perfect time to buy a watch because he can get it there. So maybe that's the way to think about it. I don't know if you travel there, but if you travel, that's one way to do it, is to get the watch while you're traveling.
Doc, I got to tell you, we're surviving, okay? It is tough. I've just come back from a big flight, and I want to settle in and get the show booting. We are going to boot along. We are going to scoot and boot.
Well, I think a lot of people prefer having you in the studio. You know, they prefer having you in Brisbane.
I've still got the road trip. I'm going to definitely do the road trip. That's being booked. Guys, I want to thank everyone who super chatted today because, guys, I need your support more than ever. Let's go through the super chatters. Ryan J.O. Free, Rich Mitch, Apes, Thomas Burnett, Jake the Yuppie, Hands, Knees and Toes, Osman Alva, P. Clan, CB, The Narc, Thomas Burnett, and Osman Alva. Guys, that is the show for today.
Let's not forget to hit the thumbs up, fellas.
So, now, I wanted to show you one thing that came in today. I don't know if you saw, was this LV box, which turned out to be fake. Wah. Now, it looks better because when it smells, it's got a real pugnancy.
What was the price that you paid for this fake box?
I paid 600 Aussie.
600
If it's too good to be true, it often is.
Yeah, it sounds kind of cheap.
It's very cheap, and it almost passes. It's that good, okay, but it's not. Okay, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not.
Well, the problem is 600 is too much to spend for a fake one. You know.
Yeah, I don't like fakes. I really don't like fake.
And
I don't like fake.
but 600 is right.
About
It's like you could get a used legitimate box, and if you were lucky, you could pay 600.
Yeah, definitely so, but it was unfortunately not to be. Guys,
but it means it's too much to spend on a fake when you could get a real one for the same price.
Oh, I don't want a fake. I don't like fakes. I don't like
Yeah.
fakes. I don't
Yeah.
like fakes. Guys, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you all for coming on the stream. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back on tonight with Luxy Poo. Please join us. And thank you so much to everyone who super chatted today. I greatly appreciate it. And guys, upvote, upvote, upvote. See you tomorrow, guys.
And don't forget to enjoy your watches.